Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm gonna try to review Thala project. Let's start. While I'm recording this video, Thala project is located around 880th place on CoinGecko and it has a market cap around $33 million. Let's go to the webpage and check the slogan first. The slogan is telling us decentralized, scalable, liquid. And then Thala enables seamless borrowing of Move dollar and efficient liquidity provisioning. So Thala is a DeFi platform in Aptos ecosystem, and this DeFi platform basically created on top of Move dollar, which is a token. The price is equal to US dollar. So we will try to understand the project better in a minute, but first let's check the basics on CoinGecko. When we come to CoinGecko, we can confirm that maximum supply and total supply is shown as 100 million. Let's confirm them first. When we go to Explorer, we can confirm the total supply is very close to 100 million and the maximum supply is 100 million as well. We can confirm on documentation of the project. For the circulation supply, we can check the holders tab on the Explorer page and we can calculate our circulation supply relatively. If you ask me, this project's circulation supply is around 45%. So when we check the graph, we can confirm it has been listed on CoinGecko for the last 1 year. 1 year on CoinGecko and 45% of circulation supply is telling us that this project is getting matured slowly. And when we check the markets, we can confirm some names as Maxi, JTIO, Bing X. Before going deeper, let's have a quick summary. According to the tokenomics, the risk is between medium and low, and it is closer to the low. According to the chart and the price, the risk is between medium and low, but it is closer to the medium. According to the exchanges, there is no risk at all, but we still need to be careful on the centralized exchanges of all the time. Let's continue with GitHub. When we check GitHub, we can confirm they have 22 shares and approximately 20 of them are regarding to the project and 5 of them are being updated regularly. According to the GitHub, the project is getting a check mark. There is no problem. According to the Twitter, if you check, the posts are coming up regularly. There is no problem with the Twitter page as well. Let's go back to the web page of the project. Let's try to understand the project first and let's check the web page as fast as we can. The project is located on top of Aptos. That is why we are putting Aptos here and Thala here. So they're in communication since the Thala token is located on Aptos itself. And Thala project started point is Move dollar. So let's try to understand the mechanism in here. To get Move dollars, users need to bring Thala tokens to the Thala platform. So we bring THL and then we get MOD, which is Move dollar. So after we use our Move dollar inside of this DeFi ecosystem in a certain period of time, if we bring our Move dollars back to the Thala ecosystem, we can get back our Thala tokens. But if we do not bring them back, the Thala tokens we have locked inside of the system will be liquidated. Once they get liquidated, the Thala ecosystem will use them as a collateral pool. And 1% of them they will distribute automatically to the providers of the ecosystem. So this is the basic mechanism for Thala infrastructure, but on top of that, they need to create a DeFi ecosystem to bring utility for Thala tokens and Move dollars. That is why they have decentralized exchange on top of their platform. It is currently working. They have the liquidity pools. They have the launch pad. So they have their governance system, as you can see in here. They have special staking systems and they have synthetic tokens. They have their bridge as well. We're gonna see them as fast as we can in a minute. But what we need to understand at this point is once we go inside of this Thala ecosystem, we can do many things inside of this DeFi ecosystem, and the entrance point will be bringing Thala tokens and getting a move dollars basically. So right now Thala ecosystem is growing slowly, making their audits for their smart contracts and enlarging their DeFi ecosystem. Thala is basically as this. Let's now go through the web page and try to understand what they have currently. So following the slogan, we can see a link in here, learn more. When we click this, we can see the blog shares. There is no problem within the blog shares. They're coming up regularly. We can learn the project. If we go down a bit more, we can see there are some slogans: enhance your yield, borrow with flexibility, secure and sound. Move dollar, which we have mentioned. Thala swap, this is the decentralized exchange. Thala launch, we have mentioned. Thala launchpad. This is the visual part of the project. When we go down a bit more, we can click start earning. We can go inside of the application. We will check it in a minute. If we click this learn more, we will go to blog shares again, and in here recent updates. If we click them, we will go to the blog shares again. When we go down a bit more, we can see some partners and audit firms names, and we have finalized this front page. We have some links at top. The number one is blog shares again. We have mentioned there is this carriers. There is one job announcement. You can check if you're interested. There is this documentation, which is the most important part of the project as for now. Getting information about Thala project from outside of the project, for example, Google, YouTube, is extremely hard because there is not enough documentation and tutorials. So the documentation of the project is our starting point to understand the project. We can learn about Move Dollar, Thala Swap, Liquid Staking, Launchpad, and THL Governance Token, which is the important part for us. If we click the tokenomics, we can see the distribution in here. And if we click supply schedule, we can see the circulation amount increasing chart in front of us. So this was the documentation. Next one is the audits. We can see the audit reports. This is very important since this is a complex DeFi platform. There is this analytics link. We will see inside of the application in a minute. There is this tools link. If you want to build something on top of Aptos or Thala, you can see some useful links in here. There's this governance link. They have only one proposal, as you can see, and it is the TIP001, which is buyback and burn, and it is of course confirmed. And then we can go inside of the application. Let's try to understand the application page. I will not connect my wallet since I only use MetaMask. They do not support MetaMask at this time. If you connect your wallet, you can see the overview of your assets in this page. In this wall page, you can bring THL tokens and you can get move dollars. And the stability, if your THLs getting liquidated, you can follow the situation in here. And this is the stability pool total value locked. The peg is a tool to bring some ZK USDs from Layer 0 and Wormhole projects into the Thala project by creating move dollars, and then you can send them back with this redeem button. When we come to the swap, we can see the decentralized exchange. When we come to the pools, we can see the infrastructure of the decentralized exchange with pools. There's this liquid staking. You can basically stake your Aptos coins at this page via Thala ecosystem. There's this VE-THL to make votes on governance ecosystem. You need to lock your THLs to get the VE-THLs. So there's this lending platform. It is forwarding us to the previous application of theirs. If you connect your wallet, you can see the current status, and if you want to use this lending platform, you can use at this page. The other one is the Launchpad, which we have mentioned. There is only one token as for now because the Launchpad is relatively new. In the future, it is possible that we will see more tokens at this page. There is this bridge using Layer 0 and Wormhole infrastructures, and the last one is the analytics. We can see total value locked, we can see THL in circulation, etc. We can see some analytics page. So that is all for the web page as well. We did not see the team members. If you want to see the team members, you need to write Thala THL founder to Google. Then you need to go to the Crypto Totem web page. If you go down a bit more, you can see the team names: Adam C, Lawson, Thor, and Joshua. So these names are correct. If you search more about them, you can find them on Google, on internet, but they are not really publicly shown. You cannot find them on YouTube. So they are in the backside. They are not showing themselves. They are creating a decentralized application and they want to stay anonymous generally. But for the team, still we can give a small check mark. There's no problem at all. So let's now go back to the CoinGecko page and try to analyze the project. Let's start with the negatives. The number one negative thing is the project does not have so many tutorials outside of the project, like in YouTube or Google. It is very hard to understand the project basics, and also it is very hard to develop and maintain a project like this one. They always need to be very cautious about the hack possibility. So this was the one negative thing for the project. There are not so many other negatives for the project. For the positives, the maximum supply is limited. So this is a positive part. We can follow the development on GitHub. This is a very strong positive part. We can see they already have a working application with many features. This is a strong positive part as well. So for the price movements, let's try to understand what the project can do. If we are in a bull market, if the bull hits hard, of course the price will jump at some point, and then when the bear market arrives, the price will go down again. The question is, if the price will go down lower to the point it has started to jump. So for this project, this possibility for me is extremely low. Low. Why? Because there's no problem with the team. The circulation supply is already around 40. At this point, the project will get some attention, and even the circulation supply increases significantly. It cannot increase around 2x, it will be around 1.5x. So if there is no hack at all, if you ask me, the price will not go lower than the point it has started. So if we are not in the bull market, if the market will continue sideways, the project's price will go down slowly, if you ask me. For the location, the project's place is around 880 as for now. If you ask me, the project deserves a number between 600 and 800. If the project creates some tutorials on YouTube, if the project gets a bit more known by the crypto communities, the place will go to between 600 and 800 immediately, if you ask me. Then the project's performance heavily relies on Aptos ecosystem's performance. So let's see this with an example. I will open Aptos project's chart. As you can see in here, I will click maximum, and then in here we are in the maximum as well. Just check the last 6 months in here, and in here let's check the last 6 months. I will change it. You will see, as you can see, in the last 6 months the performance is going similarly. So for Thala project's performance, we need to follow Aptos performance. They will continue similarly until one point, and that point is once the circulation supply of Thala arrives around 80%, 70%, then I think the performance, the chart graph, will differ from the Aptos in a positive way for Thala, because the supply will decrease and the price will try to jump other than Aptos. So that is all from me for Thala project. If you have any comments, if you leave them, I will be happy. Please do not forget, nothing is financial advice and I'm not a financial advisor, and hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye.